Here's a question that might change how you think about exercise forever. What do you want to be able to do when you're 80 years old? I'm Raj from Kinesio Rehab. This concept comes from Dr. Peter Attia, and it's called the centenarian decathlon. The idea is simple but powerful. Instead of training for what you want to look like, train for what you want to be able to do in the last decade of your life. Let me give you the list. At 80 years old, can you do these 10 things? 1. Carry 2 bags of groceries from the car to the kitchen. That requires grip strength, arm strength, and the cardiovascular fitness to walk while loaded. 2. Pick up a grandchild from the floor. That requires hip mobility, knee strength, and the ability to squat down and stand back up while holding weight. 3. Climb 3 flights of stairs without stopping. That requires leg strength, cardiovascular endurance, and balance. 4. Get up from the floor without using furniture for support. This is actually one of the strongest predictors of longevity. If you can't get up from the floor independently, your mortality risk increases significantly. 5. Walk 1 kilometer comfortably. Not fast, just comfortably, without needing to sit down halfway. 6. Reach overhead to put something on a high shelf. That requires shoulder mobility and rotator cuff strength. 7. Open a tight jar lid. Grip strength is one of the most reliable markers of overall health in aging adults. 8. Turn your head fully to check a blind spot while driving. That requires cervical spine mobility, something most people lose gradually from decades of desk work and phone use. 9. Catch yourself if you trip. That requires reaction time, balance, ankle strength, and core stability. 10. Play actively with grandchildren for 30 minutes without exhaustion. That requires cardiovascular fitness and muscular endurance. Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people reading this list at age 50 can already feel some of these slipping away. Stair climbing is harder. Getting off the floor requires a hand on the coffee table. The jar needs a towel for grip. And if you can't comfortably do all 10 of these at 50, what happens at 60, at 70, at 80? This is why I built our longevity exercise program. It's not about aesthetics or performance. It's about training your body for the life you want in your final decades. Stability, strength, cardiovascular fitness, and mobility, the 4 pillars that keep you independent. You don't need to be an athlete, you need to be functional. And the time to start training for 80 is now. If this resonated, visit kinesiorehab.com.my or WhatsApp 0129349471 to learn about our longevity exercise program. Train today for the life you want at 80. I'm Raj. Tomorrow, cervical spondylosis. Why your neck pain gets worse every year. See you then.